Hi guys, do you know that different property types is imbued with different types of characteristics, and those characteristics can actually help you to make a better planning and choose the right property that fits your ambition, fits your objective, and fits your goal. Let's find out more. All right, let's talk about purpose. What's your purpose? Which is so important. Okay, I'm trying to find an analogy that can help everybody to relate to easily. Let's take, for instance, buying a shoe. All right, when you want to buy a shoe, you first think of what purpose is that for? Is that for wedding? Is that for your work? For prom? For sports, etc. Then probably you have a budget, set your financials, and next things, naturally you will think of the characteristic of that shoe. I'm not going to go into details here, but you can see here things like we have resale, we have new houses, we have the BTO, we have the supermarkets one, houses in the matured estate, non-matured estates, houses that are 20-30 years old, houses that are 5 years old. All these have different characteristics and have a different type of projected value in the future. Okay, so this is something that you want to take note, that match the characteristic of your to your purpose. All right. Now, private, we have landed, we have strata, we have new private, we have resale private, and we have ECs also. Yeah, so there are so many characteristics, there are so many shoes in the market. Which one suits you the most, right? And of course, I put on a table here on this purpose and characteristics that you can see here. Very important. This is the table here. You can find it in the property guide that I have shared with you earlier. If not, I will put some link around here. You'll be able to get a copy of it on your own and read it on your own. But to make it simple, I just put 5 main categories here. Basically, the new launch, the private resale, the BTO, the HDB resale, and new EC. Let's say, for example, look at the first one, the age. Of course, the new launch is newer, and the resale, it may be older, but you can still buy houses that is just maybe less than 10 years old, or maybe 3 or 5 years old. Private resale, I think it's still not too bad. It still looks very new, okay, even though it's not first hand. But the good thing about private resale is you can immediately occupy it. So is that important for you? Do you know? Of course, a lot of Singaporeans want new things, but sometimes we do not want to wait, right? We do not want to wait for it to build, and then resale becomes a good choice for us. Some characteristic, like for private new launch, we can have progressive payment, and that would helps you in you can start owning a house, at the same time you can save as it goes. So if this component is important for you, probably people who are in the younger age, these are something that is very, very big advantage for you. All right. Now, of course, let's go into like potential appreciation. BTO are usually higher, but of course, there is MOP required. Also, for private new launch are usually higher, but very important, you need to pick the right property. If you pick in the wrong district or wrong region where there's no growth area, there's no reason for it to grow, then you may get stuck in the property for very long. But with the right techniques and the right strategy, you will be able to find, and it's really a lot of opportunities in up there. You just need to know where to find and have an informed decision on your property purchase. Right? So these are some of the characteristic and purpose here. Have the table. I will be giving it for free if you subscribe to the free